All right now at noon, as we get ready for fall, we're talking roofing. Joining us now is Chris Jensen, the co-owner of Epic Roofing. And Chris, thank you so much for being here. And, we're wrapping up the Home Pros stuff. So let's talk about what you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, so we just wrapped up the last session, and what I would recommend everybody do is go on there, watch the videos, check them out, and mainly because we have a lot of good content on ventilation, whether it's bids, whether it's vetting contractors, and it's extremely important, especially going into the fall season. We are already getting phone calls from homeowners that unvetted contractors did bad things or messed up, and now we're getting called out to fix these mistakes, and that's just from the spring storms, right? And those contractors, they're nowhere to be found.
Right.
So they've completely disappeared, and now a person's stuck with a bad job.
Right. So if you need any help, of course, we have all of those videos for you, all of the Home Pros videos. So that's something that people can reference. And what should homeowners be thinking as we head into the fall season? What should they be thinking about right now?
Right now is a great time to get your roof inspected if you haven't yet and checked out. And the reason is because a lot of the damage from the spring is just now showing up. You know, you're seeing a lot of delamination and or, a lot of fiberglass on the roofs from the hail that hit and or tornadoes. A lot of people don't think there's an issue because they don't have a quote unquote leak.
Right.
But it's better to be preventative and get it taken care of before it's a major issue. You have a waterfall coming through your ceiling and get things picked up. So that's really, as a homeowner, your responsibility, and get a good vetted contractor out, to check these things out. Once again, that's why on epicroofs.net, we have all of these on there, all the videos, all the content. You can go to our website and you can see all that stuff to really help, you out as a homeowner. And also too, we did this, just to educate people. So it's better to educate yourself before there's a tragedy than after and having to be reactive and just calling to get someone out. And,
I have been that homeowner.
Yeah.
I know, especially if you're a new homeowner and you haven't come into contact with having to worry about your roof or things like that. These things can just be A, a hassle, and B, you just don't know anything about it. And so it's best to be proactive.
Yes, absolutely. We've all been panicked, and
Yes.
It's good to have a list of a couple people that are really trusted. You've already educated, and you say, okay, let's call them, and you know that these are good people, and you're not going to have issues later on.
Wait, so you mean calling 10 of your friends isn't a good way to try and get a recommendation?
Right, the friend of a friend is not the good way to go.
That's usually, that takes you down a road of, oh man, just lots of different recommendations.
I can't tell you I know a guy who knows a guy's story.
Yes.
And that guy is usually the one that disappears.
Oh yeah, I know a guy who knows a guy. Well, anyways, we know you guys are here to help. So epicroofing.com?
Go to epicroofs.net.
.net, okay.
And like I said, go on there, tons of content, tons of education. And this is just our first season. We'll have another season coming up. But going into the fall storm season, be educated, vet contractors, know what you're doing for sure.
All right, so helpful. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you.